love me some Avatar Nation. Step on them, king. Step on them, king.
Please, you have nerve. You've been beating everybody.
I'm talking, baby.
What up, SK?
I'm here for the mess.
I'm talking, baby.
Get it, Daddy.
Hey!
I love me some Avatar Nation. Step on them, king. Step on them, king.
Although you didn't call me silly, honey, you're shady.
I'm talking, baby.
Get it, Daddy.
Well, goodness gracious.
No beef, just tofu.
I'm here for the mess. Get it, Daddy.
Woo, child.
Well, goodness gracious.
Avatar Nation.
All right, what's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? Happy Sunday to you all. Because I don't know what today is. Yeah, it is Sunday. Hope you guys are doing well. All right, what's up, Random? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being the tofu. And what's up, Yamin? I hope all is well your way. What's up, PDP? How's everything? Good to see you. What's up, Black Girls Code? How's everything going? Hope all is well in your neck of the woods. All right, so let's get into it real quick. How do I want to start? Well, let's just start by this. If you're looking for new music, I guess it was Music Friday. I guess what I saw of interest to me, that may be of interest to you, is DJ Khaled came out with a new album titled "God Did." It had a plethora of artists on it, from Lil Wayne to Eminem to Kanye to Jay-Z to 21 Savage to Juice World to John Legend. So it was, I give it an 8.5 out of 10. It was good. Yeah, I could say it was good. I'm not gonna say it was great, but it was good. I mean, I can see what he did. The way he did it was, he got a lot of the old staples in the music game to contribute, and then he got some new people in there as well towards the end. So, it was just weird that one of the songs, I forget which one it was, but it was the one with Lil Wayne and Jay-Z on it. Jay-Z is kind of like thinking he's God, because he's sitting up here saying, oh, 21, or not 21, Lord have mercy. 3 billionaires came out of his camp. So I guess he said Rihanna, Kanye came out of his camp, and then including himself, and then he also go take credit for LeBron. It's like, oh my God. Then in the album, he also says that same song, he says that him and Meek Mill will never have beef because he's the reason why Meek Mill is not doing a bid in jail. I was like, oh my God, you got to hear it. I was like, this is a pompous mofo. So Meek Mill can't never speak out against you, Jay-Z, because you're the reason why he's not serving time in jail. Wow. I was like, okay. What's up? Let's talk classic hip hop with Sister Crystal. Once again, I can't believe Google allows you to use that many characters in your name. Girl. Ooh, Lord. You really pushing the limit there with those characters. Ooh, Lord. But I hope you're doing well. So yeah, so that was that. I think the best song on there is the one with Kanye and Eminem. That's my favorite song. So to be honest, it's better than the Rihanna, not Rihanna, Lord have mercy, the Beyonce album, the Renaissance album. That Beyonce, you should have done what DJ Khaled did and put a plethora of artists on there. I don't know how DJ Khaled gets those artists on there to be on his album like that, so many of them. But I guess he exchanges beats. You sing on my album, I'll give you a free beat. That's what I think. I don't know. So, But like I said, if you're looking for new music, that's that. But that, like I said, that Beyonce album was doo doo. Was doo doo. Straight trash. I don't care if you a beehive, a bee, a wasp, whatever. No, that was just no. It was like no. I don't care if she tried to tune it up and do house music. I didn't hear no guest artists on there, but I not guest artists on there. Oh, and then also on the DJ Cat Island for my island people, there's a good reggae song on it. You know, so y'all might want to check that song out. I think you got all the different major reggae artists on there. Okay, so now let's talk about Quanney real quick. Quanney is hurt. And Quanney, I don't care if you get mad, if you hear this, the truth is the truth. So whenever Quanney comes on these tirades or whatever, first she was saying that she was doing it because the B sector was kind of still in content. And I'm like, all right. Now, after seeing that exhibit that she did last night or yesterday, when she was slurred and drunk and all that, you can tell when Quanney's drunk because she pauses to say her words. But I just feel like, Quanney, you hurt. Either like you got suspended from work, or somebody gay did something to you, or your son maybe said maybe having a son and he gay. I don't know, but I'm just like, why in the hell is she doing all this and being so damn homophobic? And you know what? The people who do all that are gay themselves, and they sitting over there saying that Quanney was trying to lick some lady hoo ha, and I was like, okay, well maybe she's dealing with her issues. You know, Quanney. Ooh, I think you have a racist demon in your body. I really do. I do think that half side of you has got some connection to the plantation owners back in the day comes out every now and then. I don't know. What's up, Stephanie D? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. But yeah, I think Quanney is going through it. She's going through something. I don't know. She caught Curtis with a man. I don't know. But anyway, because that's my man. I have a husband. And I just think when people do that, they just can't get over the fact that the husband has got a husband too. And don't want you. But yeah, so she's definitely going through it. I'm starting to question whether or not Quanney has a John. Well, what would be a John? Please elaborate. Are you saying that she have a penis or a John or what's that John? Isn't a John like a pimp? Mm-hmm. But yeah, I mean, I'm saying what I'm saying because like those things, the things that people a job. Well, a black girl's code. That's why I say she must have been suspended, right? She must have been suspended because she got a lot of time on her hands. That's why I say she's suspended. But yeah, those things that she's saying, let me just say, words speak a lot about what's internally inside somebody and how they think. And you just can't tell me you a character. So I think that she has that deep rooted hatred in her always. And it comes out every now and then. So yeah. What's the other thing on top? Oh, okay. So Onsite April is here. All right. So y'all get your popcorn ready. Onsite April's here. I guess she wants to say a couple of things to the people in the chat. I don't, for some reason she hit me up and said, hey, yo, I'd like to come on your show. All right. So without any further ado, here is Onsite April. Thank you, April. Welcome to the program.
Look, you can't help it that you popping and they stopping. You can't help it that you packing and they lacking. You can't help it that you great and they late. You happy and they crappy. That ain't got nothing to do with you. That's a damn problem. That's a damn problem. That's a damn problem.
That is definitely Onsite April. Thank you, Onsite April, for stopping by and twerking and putting your butt all up in our eye. So yeah, that is Onsite April. You said Tracy apparently loves jail. I know she loves jail. Did she say that again? Let me tell y'all something. She loves jail because one, she gets 3 meals a day, right? She gets forced to take a bath. Okay, she gets forced to take a bath. All right. She's around people. whether she wants to be around him or not, right? So I mean, that's heaven for her. That's heaven for her. Heaven. So I can see it. She probably wants to go back, to be honest. Like, who the hell says I met a friend in jail? Let me tell you something. If my ass get in jail, I am not taking, I don't want nobody coming with me that I met in the inside, outside. No. So how the hell she sitting there saying I met somebody in jail and we gonna go down to the river walk? What? I'll be walking way away from your ass. I'll probably jump in the river to get away from you. I don't understand that. That was just the weirdest thing. I ain't never seen somebody so gleefully happy to. Now, if she was a career criminal, okay, all right, but damn, like she's like, oh my god, I miss my home. Like seriously, Tracy is weird, like weird. That lady's weird. And she was in there for a good while too, a good while, like 7 days. 7 days, y'all. 7 days. I know a lot of people talking about that other stuff that's going on with Storm Monroe and Tasha K. I could care less. I tried to tune in, and I'm like, how a whole bunch of people who opposed to Avatar sitting up on the panel as avatars? I was like, what? At least one of y'all show y'all face. Now, they may have showed it later, but the part I tuned in and listened to for a little bit, I'm like, is this the Avatar convention? Like, I don't know. So, Tracy posted someone's news on her community wall claiming that it's Lady Snoop. That lady, okay, that's what you said. Okay, I understand. Black Girls Code. That lady must like prison. Like, isn't that revenge porn? Like, I don't know. I don't feel sorry for her. I feel like she wants something bad to happen to her. You know, I feel like she's one of those people that wants something bad to happen to her. So, so that she can, maybe get extra revenue, big. I don't know. Mm-mm. Like if somebody really wanted, let me shut up. I ain't gonna say that. But let me leave that alone. Yeah, 7 whole days. Yeah, but I really do feel like the Black Girls Code that she's more functional in a prison environment because things are structured. She does not know how to structure her life, right? And a lot of people prefer to be in jail because it is a lot of responsibility to be, an adult on your own and stuff. Where in jail, yeah, people telling you what to do and do this and all that other stuff, but some people like that. I don't know. But yeah. Well, I got some sad news though. I just found out, I would say an associate of mine or a friend of mine has been missing for a whole damn year. I didn't stay in touch with this person. I just decided to Google their name, and it turned out that they've been missing since January 6th of 2021. I was like, what? And they said the last place they saw them was at a KFC. Like, I couldn't believe it. So there really hasn't been no update to the story, and all I can say is I only can assume that they ain't alive. I mean, I hate to say that, but I don't know. I didn't look any further because that would have changed my mood for the day, and I have to be productive. I'll probably pick it back up tonight or whatever and try to research it, but. I don't like technology because when you start typing in stuff, it starts triggering other things from a technology standpoint because they can see what you look for, and I don't want to sit up there and become like a guilty party. Oh, this person's now researching this person's name. Let's go look at like. I ain't got time. But I don't say that to be callous, but I know how technology works, and when they be looking for who's searching what at a certain period of time to see if that's a break in the case. But yeah, it's what's up, Tamika LaShawn, sitting in the line. Thank you for being a tofu. Appreciate your support. But yeah, I was shocked. I was shocked, to be honest. Damn. So I don't know. That's why I say you gotta always watch your back. You gotta be careful. What's the interesting perspective, Sister Crystal. But yeah. So yeah, that was a shocker. That was a shocker. But that was a shocker. Interesting. But what else I want to say about Teresa? Yeah, I think she's one of those people that enjoys those kind of environments. Because you don't have to be an adult. You know, like I say, you get 3-course meals. You pretty much your laundry's taken care of. I mean, they gonna force you to brush your teeth because the other people in the jail, ladies or whatever, don't want to be around your bad breath, right? And then somebody gonna probably do your hair. And on top of that, still have unforced sexual relations. Oh Lord. I mean, when she came out of jail and said, "Oh, I found out that I got fans, y'all. I got fans in jail." I was like, "Oh." I was like, "What? You got fans in jail?" Like she's some damn mega star. Like she's like a damn city girl or something. Whatever. What's her name? Kamisha. That was in whatever her name was. Also, yeah, the City Girls are on DJ Khaled album too. The City Girls on DJ Khaled album too. What's up, Adora? Good to see your adorable stuff over here. Thank you for being a tofu in. Sir King, did you see where some lady said Dubby killed her husband allegedly? These people are sick. Yeah, I heard that. I heard another content creator repeat that. You know, what's weird is they'll take people, if you got the same name, let's say your name is Michelle Rachels, right? And then you live in the same state as the Michelle Rachels that actually did do something, they will then put that Michelle Rachels on you. That's how they work. They don't do no other due diligence. They say, oh, your name is just the same, and that's enough for us. And you live in the same state, that's enough for us. Therefore, you that same person. It's insane. Especially when that Jay Speaks person was going around. They said, oh my God, Jay Speaks is the person that sat up there and did that to that person over there and molested a child or something. Sat up there and dug up the wrong man. The wrong man. To be honest, like, but you know, Stephanie D. Stephanie D. We do. There are some people around here who did have killed some folks, though. I'm not laughing, that ain't funny. But there are some people who are associated with people who have killed some folks around in the world. So, if Dubby cooked up something, I'm not saying, I don't know, man. I just don't know. You just don't know. It's people running away from their past, only for that past to be brought back over here. That's why I tell people to stay the hell away from here. Like, if you got a past, do not be over here because these people will dig it up. Like, you only got to step up and say one thing, and they will have everything in front of you. You got to be clean. You know what I mean? So, what's up, Black Strawberry Apple? How you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, Stephanie D. Stephanie D, you know, that man that was flirting with, what's his name? Brian. You know, he did something to somebody. So yeah. And didn't they say what, James' brother or something? Did something to somebody. So there's people, there's people bringing other people's stuff into the forefront. But James is lying though. He did say he got walked off his job. Like I told you before, I was listening to that live, and I was at work listening to that live, and I was like, oh Lord, I hope that don't happen to me. That's why I was like, you lying. You did say that. You did say that. They walked you off the premises, but you also did say that you were exonerated because they did not find anything of the nature in which you were accused of. So, if you're going to tell the truth, tell it all. That's what I got to say. Uh-oh. What happened? To me, random a pain in everybody's ass. It was playing along with the mess until it got serious. What? Oh, in case y'all missed it, Onsite April stopped by, y'all. Onsite April stopped by. She stopped by and we videotaped her appearance. Here we go. Thank you once again for stopping by Onsite April.
Look You can't help it that you popping and they stopping. You can't help it that you packing and they lacking. You can't help it that you great and they late. You happy and they crappy. Ain't got nothing to do with you. That's a damn problem. That's a damn problem. That's a damn problem.
Thank you, Onsite April. Now, what the hell going on between, what's going on? Random a pain in everybody ass and was playing along with the mess until they got serious. What's going on? Tamika LaShawn? Ooh. Tamika. Ooh. Oh. Random and I are talking about that J Speak person. Oh, was a pain. Okay. Oh, okay. I think you said Random was a pain. My bad. Yeah, so yeah, they did investigated the man and called the man a job and all that other stuff. They had the wrong person. The same thing Tracy and Paulette Waters did to Jay, what's his name? Johnny Max, 365, set up there, adopted the wrong man, thinking he was a predator and all this other stuff. Loud and wrong. Y'all better be careful with that, because a lot of people are trying to put their past behind them, and y'all bringing that back up. That way put you on somebody's radar. They ain't got nothing to do with this, nor understands it. So, oh, I didn't know. I don't know your relationship, to be honest, because people come at Random all the time. So I didn't know if you had an issue with Random. Anything else, y'all? I'm gonna be like Jay Wilson. Anything else, y'all? I don't know. I've been off YouTube. I don't know what's going on. Anything else, y'all? Anything else? I can't wait for Jay. What's his name? For Lyric to get old enough to bite Jay Wilson. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. You could tell he don't like that dog. What you got in your mouth? What did you got in your mouth? I'm like, oh. Don't take his turkey bone from him. He gonna get real mad. Anyway, real mad, Lyric. I can't wait. Whew. Wait till Lyric can stand up for himself. Let you keep hitting that dog. Dog bite you in the butt. Watch. Did you see us? You know what, Stephanie? I saw. You know what? I'm trying to be, because I know then what the commentary gonna be. Why are you looking at his toes? What you got? So I just said, you know what? I didn't even. I saw the line, whatever. I just whatever. I said, you know what? I'm not gonna do no commentary. But he do look like a damn Flintstone, to be honest. Look like a Flintstone. Talking about his toes are better than Bless Walker. What? The way you play with God, your toes should be looking like one of the 12 disciples. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I didn't really look at him, to be honest. Anyway, what else is going on? I don't know anything else going on. Like I said, this has been really a lull period, in this area. So, which is a good thing, because sometimes we need a break from the nefariousness of it all, to be honest. So, and no anything else. And I don't know. Oh, the people still complaining about the student loan. Excuse my French, but who the fuck cares? Like, it's 10,000, 10 grand, okay? And if you're part of the Pell Grant, 20 grand. 20 grand ain't no money. Like, 10 grand ain't no money compared to the grand scheme of college debt. These people out here complaining like as if everybody got their whole student loan forgiven. Like, people come here complaining like people got 100 grand forgiven. 10 grand, 20 grand ain't no money. That ain't nothing. That's books. That's books over 4 years. I mean, she just complaining like a big ass baby. I saved, I worked, I did this, and you forgive them. They're irresponsible, and you forget 10 grand. No. About time the government did something for somebody. Oh Lord, Jay Wilson is watching now. Then lies about it. He watch everything. So. It's absolutely no money. It's not. It's not. And then are you factoring in interest? Are you factoring in interest? No, you're probably not factoring in interest. So people are still paying on stuff that they shouldn't be paying on interest. Ooh. That's thievery right there. Interest. Lord, like, miss me with that. And that's just so ungrateful. If you were able to get yourself out of debt, and you worked hard, thank be to God that he gave you the strength and the wherewithal to do it. But 20 or 10K is no money. Like, that's nothing. That's why they probably kept it at that. You know, and I mean, he fulfilled his promise, but it was a cheap promise. Let's be honest. You know, it's a cheap promise. So stop whining, golly. If you've been, people, I don't know, people are just so, I can't stand people that complain about when other people get a break and they up there getting all kinds of break. They probably get a whole free car allowance, but no, they ain't complaining about that. A semester or two. Oh, well, let's just say Black Girls Code boarding, room and board. Like that's your room and board right there, maybe for a whole year. You know, so miss me with that BS. That ain't even sound right. They're entitled complaining about other people getting a break when they get breaks every damn day. Anyway. Oh, I know, random. I know. Just like when they watch my ass and ran their ass over the stereo. So totally. The lady with the long name says, let's talk classic hip hop with Sister Crystal says, true, 10K or 20K is not much. The average student loan is $50,000 and up. And let's just pray to God that you ain't going to no private institution. Ooh, Lord, the financial education. Why wasn't my daughter's student loan included? She's a registered nurse. I don't know. It said government. Was it through a private institution? Was it a private loan? Maybe that's why. They said what? All government loans and Pell Grants, something like that. I don't know. You have to look at the details, and there's a website that lets you know if you qualify. I don't have the website on me, but I'm sure you can find it. What's the other thing? Okay, so this is the other thing that's bothering me, right? By 35, you have to have an electrical vehicle if you live in California. But I just read the other day that I think it was a Ford or GM is raising the price of their electrical vehicles by $8,000. Like that's gonna really create a class issue. Like if you have money and don't have money, that's weird to me. Like how you gonna force people to like you gonna ban these cars? I don't know. That's weird. But Stephanie D, you have to ask her to research it. I told her I would call it on Monday. Yeah, you have to research it. I'm thinking if it's financed through a private entity or a private loan, then they probably won't qualify for it. But if it was a government loan, maybe. So we'll see. All right. Anybody else got any other questions, concerns, anything you want to raise? Y'all, Platinum Chat dues or due. So if you're a member of the Platinum Chat, just remember your Platinum Chat dues or due. If you want to send a gesture, feel free to do so at $ Sir King Crown. $Sir King Crown. My message is to Dovey, like, just be careful when you playing with these people's money. Because these people act real crazy when they feel like their money is being played with about their money. So just be careful. I know WCation and all that didn't go as according to plan. Some people saying it was a money grab, but content creator to content creator, if your ass need money, do not come online to get it because these people are nefarious and they will call who they need to call to get their money. So if you're sitting up there doing that shit, I would advise doing that. It may be quick and you may get it, but from a long-term perspective, you're going to be paying forever and ever. So be careful. Be careful, W, with that. You may say you may not want to ask your son or whoever in your life and all that, but like I said, you never know. You never know, so don't play with people you don't know. What if the gas car is the only thing you can afford? Everybody is symbolic. I don't know. I guess they will figure that out by the time 2035 rolls around. So, at one point, the government gave people tax breaks to purchase electric. Right, and they still doing it with that whole Build Better Back plan, whatever they call that thing, where they're sitting up here galvanizing and giving breaks to these EV companies and all this other stuff. Right. So the one time an individual gets a break, but it's okay for these corporations and these CEOs or whoever get breaks too, right? It just don't make no sense to me. Wonder if it's because crude oil is running out right away. No, I think it's one to lessen our dependence on oil and also primarily for climate change because they see the effects of climate change They said that one of those cities, Sacramento or something, no, LA. I think they said Los Angeles is posed for a major flood. So I guess they're trying to get to proactively do something about it. So yeah, so if you're looking to buy a car, but the thing that's messed up about the EVs is that they need a battery, right? Obviously. And the battery is expensive. Expensive. So if your battery messed up, it ain't like you can just go to AutoZone or whatever and go replace it with another battery. That bad boy's gotta be, from the dealer. You gotta get it from the dealer. So you're gonna be out of commission for a little bit. And I had a friend of mine who's got an EV who sat up there and thought that they could replace the battery on their own. And it came up even worse with more diagnostic codes and all that. Because why? They want you to go back to the dealership so they can charge you. So it's not a good solution. And then on top of that, if you're a mechanic, your occupation is about to be obsolete, right? Unless you work for a dealership, because you got to be trained and certified in all these different new technologies, that stuff like that. So sending things to your mechanic, the only thing the mechanic gonna be good for is what? Blowing up a tire. That's about it. Because anything else, you're going to have to reset the diagnostic code, going to have to know the code to get in the system and all that. So it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. But, and now they complaining that ZT potentially gooped people out of money who he still had a job, but he did what he did to, I guess, finance his trip to Las Vegas or whatever. So that's a damn shame. So, Lord. But other than that, I don't know anything else. I was rear-ended at the stop sign last year and without my car for 3 months due to the whole shipping. Yeah. Yeah, be careful when y'all get into these car accidents because these parts are not readily accessible, right? They have to be shipped. So that's just weird to me. But I guess there's a lot of demand and there's a backlog and we're still suffering from the ramifications of the pandemic and shipping supplies and all that other stuff is crazy. So yeah. So be careful, y'all. Please be careful. I mean, just drive more carefully. Because once you hit your car and you're gonna be a minute for repair. So that's why people were sitting around talking about, oh, well, he can't got no insurance for no rental car. I do have insurance. I do have rental car on insurance, whatever they call rental coverage in my insurance, right? But instead of my car getting fixed expeditiously or whatever quickly, it was stuck in that whole thing that Random was going through with the whole supply chain. Because it was one during the holiday season, two, the things weren't shipping like as fast as they used to because of the supply chain, issues and stuff like that. So I could totally understand that. So what happens? Your car is sitting in the shop waiting on the part. So what? You're sitting in the car, a rental car, longer than you need to be. And let's just be honest, Jay Wilson, or since you know everything, right? Obviously, your coverage is only going to be so much for a rental car. They're not covering 100% of your damn rental. I don't understand how a man don't know what money in transit is. Like, how can you be so refined and so classified and so educated coming on with your fake ass, thinking you all bougie and stuff, trying to cheat a hotel out of their fair share of profit because now you want to sit there and say there's something wrong with the air conditioning. Talking about you want things impeccable. Impeccable is an opinion, right? What may be impeccable to you or to somebody else is totally different. Joe don't even know what money. How do people don't even know what money in transit? Y'all don't deal with no. Y'all don't. Some people just reveal themselves as fake and a fraud. Like, yeah, you better keep sticking to studying Bibles because you sure don't know finance. Oh, but who's you want to be ass? Anyway, let me see what y'all saying. You know how y'all don't know what money in transit is, and you don't know what source I pulled it from. That's nothing, and you don't need to know that. But I'm like, how these fools don't know what money in transit? I was like, y'all, I'm about to use that nigga word. Y'all, that's some nigga shit. Just be honest, and not nigga mean ignorant. Because you definitely sounded ignorant when you made that statement and continue to make that statement with your ill-advised finance. Anyway, That's why you should have went to a business school instead of a religious school. No knock on my people were religious, but damn, keep saying I don't know what money transfer is, and then the crater face go, well, yeah, the only money in transfer is the money I take to the bank. What? Bunch of dummies. I'm sorry, y'all. Anyway, insane. Gets all. I just need. What do you say? Gets all money grab. I just needed just standard maintenance. I was in a loaner for a minute too, not because of accident. Let me see what yours. He had NIS and got a render on his. Oh, them folks were mad, but he hit me, and his was one of the few that paid for the whole rental. Gotcha. Jay. Jay Wilson can't talk about anyone once you literally pull your bills out online and start begging for money. It's over for you. When he pulled his bills out, once you try to goop a hotel so you can get another stay and $300 voucher for food, why you need $300 in vouchers for food, Jay Wilson? Nothing was wrong with the food that they provided, so why you need $300 in food, scammer? Damn. They're going to ask the hospital, not the whole Lord, the hotel, he need to be in the hospital. $300 in food vouchers, go scan, and I'm going to let them know that they are retained a customer and their service was, they probably don't want your ass back. Yeah, they tried to make you look real bad, but Sir King, why did you trust Mama D so much? Because I'm not used to older people being like nefarious, like trifling, right? I'm not. That's not how I roll. I don't associate with older people like that. Older people like that are sincere and got their shit together, and will do little to betray. Plus, she was incessantly calling me and all this other shit. Like I would never thought she would have pulled the stunt she did, but when her Freddy Krueger looking ass, anyway, I was just shocked. I was shocked and I was ready. But see, God put you in those kind of situations to let you know, right? But she the one that lost everything, right? Because she out here looking like a damn clown. Freddy Krueger, melt her face looking ass. Anyway, I couldn't wait to give that punk ass Corolla. And that's another thing. See, that's the thing is I'm not an average size person. So I wouldn't fit in no damn Corolla. Like I would simply break my legs trying to get in a damn Corolla. So the vehicle I would need is not your like typical average day citizen vehicle, right? At a certain size, right? Because they're always like, well, why do you need that kind of vehicle? Well, because of his stature. That's why. I'm not trying to sit over here and get a vehicle that I don't normally drive. Anyway, what's up, Wisdom? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Jay Wilson got a plantation mentality, and then on top of that, he grew up in poverty. So how are you going to speak down on people who are going through hard times when you came from hard times until the age of whatever 18? Like I don't understand that. You were scrapping for food with your siblings. So how are you going to look down on people just because you sit in one of the most affordable states ever? Take your ass to Florida. No, he won't take his ass to Florida because he knows that that's one of the most expensive places to live, which he continues to say. So you're not really flossing big balling. Right? You fake stunting. You economically stunting on people because if you were to go anywhere else, you wouldn't have what you have or claim to have. Anyway, Jay Wilson is a professional panhandler. True that. True that. And a professional body liar too, because you lied about going to the gym and everything. Let me see. Jay Wilson is 1,000 flip flopper. You can't trust him. I know not at all. And then on top of that, he bragging that he got people information. Oh, but that eviction was real. Okay, so you sitting up here saying that you got her eviction records? How creepy and scary is that? Really? I wouldn't tell nobody that I'm actively looking at their shit. I'd be like, yeah, somebody passed to me, I saw it. Yeah, da. But you actually going in looking at people's stuff? Like just like you set up there and say you know about ZT's situation where I guess he got sued or something for some money. I'm like, that's weird, bro. That's like scary. That's like nefarious on all grounds. So what's up, Stage Girl? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. I'm just telling the truth on this Sunday morning, Tamika LaShawn, because they out here acting like they ain't never been in a rental car before. Like, trust me, I wanted my car back. Like, I was sat up there and got mad because, oh Lord, don't remind me of that experience. I did not want that man to lose his job in the pandemic, but I was like, this is the most unprofessional motherfucking service I ever. Why me as the customer got to sit up here and call you about the status of my damn vehicle? It's supposed to be the other way around. You're supposed to update me on the status of my vehicle and don't lie to me about when it is. Boy, please don't, not you, Tamika. I'm just saying. Like, they don't know what really happened with that, to be honest. So, yeah, he has a professional doctor on the panel. And then, like I say, when she go down, he gonna go down because his ass is sitting up there being a willing participant of information that she's disseminating and saying and known history of doing it. So he can't be naive to the situation. Like, he just moves so stupidly. Oh, I lost my job. Yeah, I lost my job because people kept calling. No, nigga, you lost your job because you sit up there and said some of the most nefarious things when you sit up here supposed to be a disciple and ambassador of the Lord. You a chaplain. You a chaplain, dog. You a chaplain. That's serious. That ain't no religious advisor. It's a chaplain. Like, he don't even know the magnitude of the positions that he be applying for and accepting. That's crazy to me. And like Quanney was right, $2,000 a month gonna have you doing or losing all this in your life in peril and embarrassed. Like, what professional reputation that you have for social standing? You can't run for office. Your political ambitions are shot. Where you doing lectures at? Where you doing? Who gonna hire you as a professional speaker? Like, and then they'll be like, what? And this? Oh, come on. And you can sit there and say you a character all you want. What's it called? Brand recognition. With brand recognition and association. Let's see. What? Oh, okay. But going back to the whole rental thing, yeah, this is weird. Like, nobody want to be in a rental car, right? And I sure as hell didn't want to be sidelined. I got stuff to do. So, and they kept playing. The thing what y'all don't know is they kept saying it would be done this day. All right, I come this day. Like, oh no, the party ain't come in yet. It's gonna take another 3 days. Call the third day. No, so that's extended time and money, right? That I gotta pay for. But you taking tickets for Diamond Dory, and we don't know what else you took from Diamond Dory too, right? Okay, let's talk about that. Anyway, he seemed not to be able to keep a job. How can he say he call himself a pastor? Well, pastor's like the body's term of the pastor, but his church is, I guess, his house, right? Mm-hmm. He seemed not to be able to keep a job because he doesn't like correction, and in the workplace, you gotta accept criticism and you have to bite your tongue, right? Why did he block me out of his chat? Because I only spoke the truth. I didn't say it disrespectfully, but you can't handle the truth. So let me get rid of the person that's saying something. It's just childish. I don't come over to his show. I don't care if you come or not. Really, it don't matter to me. Jay Wilson wants to present as someone he's not. He's a 55-year-old who continues to celebrate mediocrity. Yeah, I mean, like I said, he's a travesty to education, right? You sit up there and put out a whole book called The College Trap, promoting and telling people about education, but what you represent is the antithesis of such. I mean, I'd be like, okay, this man's telling me to go get an education, but how is it benefiting him? And I hate to put it that way, but I'm just putting it that way. Like, you can't endorse things that you don't really represent or not showing, right? Like, I don't know. He don't even drop no tidbits of knowledge too much. Like I said, the thing he should do is do maybe a singing channel or something like that. I don't know. It's just weird. It's just weird. And then you can't sit up here and say, "Oh, I'm not going to talk about my relationship," but then you say you purposely shows your man peeking through the door. Like, what? Like, okay, all right. So people are going to talk about it if you want to play with the people. That's what I say. Don't play with people and then not expect them to react. You know. But that's pretty much it. I don't know anything else going on, to be honest. And like I said, it's a lull period right now, which is fine by me. So he brags about having things he should have at his big age. But that's why you understand. That's why one, he don't want no one that's the same age as him or older, right? Because then you start when you're in that kind of relationship, you can't control things, right? If the same person is same age as you or older, and they telling you what to do, or they or they're like standing their ground. You know what the weirdest thing was, and I don't know if a lot of y'all are around for this. When he stood up there and said he was nervous to meet Mark's parents, I was like, okay, that is all you need to know. If you're nervous to meet Mark's parents, then that lets you know you don't need to be in this type of relationship. And he's like, yeah, because they're the same age as me. I was like, oh damn. I was like, oh damn. I was like, wow. I was like, wow. And then I was like, why are you not that I care, but I'm like, why is he attracted to the younger? And when I say younger, I don't mean 5. I mean like extremely young, 15 young, maybe even 20 years young. I'm like, are you trying to make up for the time you missed out? And I understand maybe he wants to be around people the age that are lively, but I'm like, you're going to take a loss in that area too, because they don't have as much life experience as you. So, but that was a weird. When he said, "Oh, we're gonna meet him for lunch, or not lunch, or maybe lunch or dinner." That's crazy. Around, looking around and smiling mischievously. You got that right. You're very mischievous. At least you know yourself. He surrounds himself with folks of mediocrity standards. So to me, that says it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm not trying to figure him out, but I just feel like there's a lot of. Uh, I'm gonna tell Jay Wilson, if you want to keep up with the young folks, you're gonna have to look like the young folks. That means get your ass in the gym. Because these young kids are brutal. They'll tell you, oh, you fat. Why you written? That's what I was saying about Brianna, right? Brianna talking about, oh, all these, we got all these kids and they all got birthdays. And I'm like, Brianna, them kids don't like to be around fat people. And when I say that, I don't mean to say that mean, because as you get older, you struggle with age, the metabolism slows down, you less active, da 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 da. I know all this. But if your primary goal is to sit there and date young people, like they don't want they want things that look fit and vibrant and so like I was telling Brianna, especially around these young kids are ruthless. Like they'll sit up there and tell you, look, we don't want no blimps running around with us. We don't want you to be with us. You're embarrassing us. So it's a lot. I think he dates Mark because he's an alcoholic and may see him as a weak man. Uh, I think there's a two-pronged effect there. I think, but I don't know, Stephanie B. Mark almost dated Tracy, right? Because Tracy used to cut or whatever it was a receptionist, or maybe was the resident rat. I don't know, at the hair salon that Mark used to go to. And Mark asked Tracy, no, let me get it right. Tracy asked Mark on a date, and Mark said no, he had to do laundry. So I don't know. But maybe Mark likes older and Jay Wilson likes younger. I don't know. But I know that Mark is very insecure about Jay Wilson being online and flirting with people. That's why they had that whole Craig H debacle. And Craig H was Nest No Mess pretending to be a man. He got catfish by Nest No Mess. Oh Lord, that's Craig H. I gotta go into the vault and see if I got any clips of that. I think I might. I gotta pull out Craig H and see. He was lusting. He was lusting over the back of Craig H's head. Because Craig H will only show the back of their head, I guess, from their avatar. Ooh, Lord. Anyway, old memories. Going down memory lane. Yeah, that was hilarious. Jay Wilson was lusting over a damn Avatar, that was That's No Mess. And that's why they say Jay Wilson is paranoid over avatars because of what That's No Mess did to him. Oh, Lord. PDP, I'll see if I can find it. But PDP, Jay Wilson did told Craig H that, no, excuse me. Mark then told Jay Wilson that he didn't like the way that Craig H was talking to him in that whole situation they had going on. You said Craig H had that swag though? Yeah, Jay Wilson was all intrigued. Where you work? Who you dating? Can I get your number? What's your grinder name? Do you know what grinder is? If you don't, I will send you the link. That's what Jay Wilson was saying. Allegedly. I'm the grinder ambassador. Ooh, you with Jay Wilson, you might as well find a way to consult with Grinder. Like, you know, you got all the qualifications, I guess. Lord. Anyway. Oh, Miss Cruz, since when these kids are brutally truthful and rude? Mm-hmm. Someone younger is quite possibly easy to impress. Yeah, with Six Flags discounts, you're sure right. He probably sitting up there saying, I sit on the board, that's why I can walk through for free. Anyway, children are kinder and more accepting now than we were when we were young. It's a certain age, but once they get towards that teenage years, oh hell no to the no. No, the truth comes out. The truth comes out. Mm-mm. Oh, PDP, I'll look and see if I have it in my vault. I'm not sure if I do, but I know I do have a picture of Craig H. And Craig H got busted as Nesto Mess while she was sitting in the car. Lord have mercy. They saw that big old head. They're like, that ain't no damn Craig H. That's oh, Lordy. Anyway. All right, y'all. Well, I'm going to get going. Hopefully I started your day off well with some laughs. If you want to, feel free to send a gesture to $, Sir King Crown. It'll be tremendously appreciated. If you're in the platinum chat, dues or do. Anything else? No, not really. Not really. So y'all remember to be the change y'all want to see in the world. Be careful out there. There's still, a lot coming down. So September, October, November, y'all be ready. But yeah. We say Ness was the Ness was the first person to drop down in Alphabet Man chat last summer telling us about a B-sector. She told us about Curry. Oh, really? Wow. Interesting. All right. Oh, yeah. Them were the good old days. We said the day to day, you never know what will pop off. Yeah, but the thing about that, Miss Cruiser, is that it was entertaining. It was fun. Like, we didn't have people over here trying to use people's alcohol addictions as entertainment. Like, what? That's Tracy lazy ass using. Tracy would use a damn roach drinking a vodka as content if she could. Like, it just didn't make no sense. And y'all, like I said, I don't find nothing entertaining with that lady over here reminding people of their sobriety issues. Like, for real. Like, for real, just go on somewhere. Like, go jump on a pogo stick and never come back. I don't know. That just bothers us. Like, we never glorified addiction or sobriety issues and stuff like that. We never did that. It was mostly fun. Oh, your bank account rejected, or your card declined, or you wanted more rice, or whatever, or your grinding notification went off, or something like that, or your man told you to shut up while you talking on live in the bed. Stuff like that. That was fun. That was cool. But not like, come to my house and pull up and I got a gun. Like, what? Like, anyway, let me get off my soapbox. But yeah, so we'll see. Hopefully those days return. Hopefully. But we'll see. But before we do all that, we got to put Quanney in rehab. Because something is definitely going on. Because we know she's doing a lot of crying over there.
I'm crying. You're crying. We cry together.
Oh, Lord. I know she crying herself to sleep. Maybe her man left her. I don't know. Maybe she found her man cheating with another man. I don't know. Maybe a man and a woman. I don't know. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. Y'all take care. But before we go, on-site April has something that she wants to show before we go. Okay?
Look, you can't help it that you popping and they stopping. You can't help it that you packing and they lacking. You can't help it that you great and they late. You happy and they crappy. Ain't got nothing to do with you. That's a damn problem. That's a damn problem. That's a damn problem.
Well, you finally see on-site April's leg. All right? With that being said, I'm out of here. Y'all take care. Y'all have a blessed day. Give praise to the Lord upstairs. Because he's the one that controls everything. All right? Don't forget, not man. All right? The man upstairs. And if you don't believe in God, believe in the universe. And with that being said, I'm out of here. Bye, y'all. See you later.
Tofu Alley. No beef, just tofu.